is fantastic with you today. So I'm going to talk about money manifestation. And so we have what we call a low vibrational manifestation and a high vibrational money manifestation. And so what's the difference, right? So I talked a bit about this during the pandemic. I'm going to reiterate on it today because it is a significant topic that can help each and every one of us. And so as soon as you hear low vibrational energy and high vibrational energy, something in the mind has to click, okay? And the number one reason why high vibrational energy is favorable, because high vibrational energy does not require time. It doesn't require a lot of time. It doesn't require a lot of physicality. It does not require a lot of you being so present that you lose the opportunity to focus on what's most important, which is yourself, right? Jim Rohn said so perfectly. Work on your job, make a living. Work on yourself, make a fortune. And this ties into this concept, right? So there's lower vibrational manifestation, which can be called physical manifestation. We all pretty much take part in this, at least early on in life. And that's basically having a job, working a number of hours, like 40, 50, 60 hours a week, trading our time, right? Our energy and our physical presence for money, right? That's what that one is all about. Now, this can be good because it does provide you with a living. But the flip side of that is, let's say you're like me, and one of the most important things to you is your freedom to creatively express yourself, your freedom to be abundant in your true nature and your authenticity, your ability to want to have an abundance of time to yourself to focus on wherever your heart leads you. The physical money manifestation, the lower vibrational money manifestation can sort of get into the way of that. And this is why you see most people that work that long, right? When they're that long working in a job, they're never usually following their dreams wholeheartedly. Now, it's something different, right? Keep that in mind if they're actually working at their dream and they're fulfilling themselves. But in most cases, we're trading our time, our physical presence, even our emotions, our energy, all for a paycheck, which in most cases comes every 2 weeks, right? Sometimes longer, depending on, sometimes sooner. So that's one option. And it's just understanding, okay, when we realize we have options, we have awakened our awareness. And the second option is this. I call it high vibrational money manifestation. And that means that taking sovereignty over your mental, your emotional, and your spiritual, right? Mental, what does that mean? That means feeding yourself information that will allow you to build an energy to manifest as much money as you desire, not just as you need, but as you desire, right? That's mental. And this can be reciting affirmations, listening to affirmations, reading stuff, speaking them out loud, whatever it is to get you there, to get you to that state, to make sure that your subconscious mind has that idea. That's what the mental comes down to. Then we look at emotional, and there's two parts to emotional that are really, really powerful. The one you may know of and be aware of because of the law of attraction and the law of vibration is feeling, right? You got to feel what you want. You got to feel the amount of money that you wish to have in your life. Now, it's so pivotal, but what's even more pivotal is the idea of releasing any type of emotion or feelings, right? Or even beliefs that tie in mentally from your subconscious mind, from your being, that slow down your vibration to becoming pretty much vibrationally compatible with the idea of money coming easily. So from an emotional standpoint, it's just us taking, it's taking that energy and letting it go. And then that frees up the avenues, the channels, the pathways for money to come, and it allows it to come even quicker. Now, over here, we know it's coming every 2 weeks, bi-weekly, whatever it is, unless it's a commission-based job, it's coming every 2 weeks. It sort of takes away the ability to have to trust, the ability to have to know that it's going to be there. On this side, it can come in 1 month, 2 months, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, a week, a couple weeks. You just don't know. But the thing is that you trade that to be able to have that freedom. Now, that seems like a difficult topic in a lot of ways, a difficult subject, because it's like, okay, well, can I get to a place to where I can trust? Excuse me. When I can get to a place to where I can trust and I can feel that mentally and emotionally, and then spiritually, we'll talk about here, can I trust that it's going to show up? And the reality is that you can, because it's just reflecting you. The high vibrational side of money manifestation just basically shows us that money manifests based on our energy, based on what we think, based on what we feel, based on what we're able to embody within ourselves. It's not putting it to an outside entity like the other side would. Okay? So when I know that, my focus then just becomes, okay, what do I need to do to manifest the money that I'm, not in need of, but I require to live life the way that I want? Okay, let me build that mentally, right? Let me let go of any emotions that would stop me from feeling that vibration and resonating to that frequency that I need to make that money manifestation. And then spiritually, what do I need to do? I just need to understand that I am one with an infinite source. That source, God, the universe, is inside of me. And it is waiting for me to use that unconditioned awareness, that power, to choose what type of reality I want. And so the reason why mental and emotional are first, because you got to go through the mental and emotional to get through the muck, to be able to accept that concept and that belief that you are one with an infinite, unlimited, eternal essence that is ready to produce whatever it is you choose to produce. But I'm going to tell you, it is worth it. If you ever get to the space where you're leaving that physical money manifestation, the lower vibrational money manifestation, and you're ready to step into here, it can be challenging. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say it's not, but the challenge is absolutely worth it when you understand, okay, boom, the ball's in my court. I have the ability to choose now. I can have as much money as I choose to have. I can have as much freedom as I choose to have. I can have as much ability to create as I choose to have, because I have the most important thing that we all want, and that is time. I have time. And as I have time, everything begins to open up to me. Time is the true currency that we all crave. This is why we work so hard to get money and to get other things, because we want to have our time, right? But imagine, right? Imagine on this side, if just by thinking the right thoughts, feeling the right feelings, developing the right beliefs, right? Trusting the right source, if you could expand that time just by following those concepts, how much different would life be? Ultimately, we all have to make a choice, right? We all have to make a choice whether or not we're going to follow the physical money manifestation, i.e. lower vibrational money manifestation. And keep in mind, once again, it's lower because it just moves slower. It's denser. That's all. It's more third dimensional based than anything else, as opposed to the fourth, fifth, and higher dimensional base here with the high vibrational money manifestation. So you only have to make a choice, and that choice can start right now in you deciding what it is that you want to do. And once you understand, once you know, go within first, and whatever the heart chooses that's what you got to go. That's what you got to go with, right? You may not be ready for this side yet, but guess what? A month down the road, 2 months down the road, maybe a year down the road, you may be ready to make that leap. But your heart is always going to show you. It's always going to let you know when you're ready to do so, if that is your path. Because ultimately, and I'll wrap it up with this, we all have to follow our path. And when we follow our path authentically, no matter what it is, we're going to realize, we're going to manifest that abundance in one way or another, i.e. money, resources, relationships, everything.